Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Modern Family Podcast with me, MKN. Today, let's discuss your exit plan. What is it? How do we get your exit plan? So, some people say exit plan, some people say safety strategy, safety plan, exit strategy, whatever you call it. Today, let's discuss it. How do you put it together? What do you need to think about? What do you need to do? Things like that. So let's put it together. So congratulations on deciding to leave your abusive marriage or relationship. Yay. And now that you have decided to leave, you need to strategize. I've done a separate video on what you need to do when you decide to leave. Today we are discussing your exit plan itself. What should it be? What should go in there? First of all, you need to prepare. One of the things that is useful to do is to document your abuse. Sometimes you need to put it down. So put it down, write it on paper. If you think that you have a book that is safe, document it. Put it in an email, anything. So put it and say, today on this date at this time, this is what happened. I came home, this happened. This person hit me, said this to me, did this, took this from me, pushed the kids, threw the kids around. Document it. It's important for you to document it. It's not easy, but you need to do it. You've already gone through the difficult part in deciding that you want to leave. So now you need to document it. If you have any evidences, you need to start keeping the records. So if you find receipts of your partner, maybe they booked a hotel with somebody, you find the hotel receipts, take a picture of it. Email it to yourself. Don't leave it on your phone. Email it to yourself or create a separate email for these things. Send it to that email. Take a picture of whatever. Anything that you have, proof of them cheating, if you find text between them and somebody else, take a picture of it. Don't leave it on your phone. Send it to the email that you want to email it to yourself, or send it to that email that you're using for this purpose. Don't leave it on your phone. The reason why I wouldn't also recommend you send it to yourself is that sometimes your abuser may have access to your email. And then they go about deleting things. If you're even, I don't want to say if you're fortunate, but if your abuser decides not to confront you about the things that they are saying in your email, that's good for you. But they'll still delete them from your email. So send it to a different email. If they see it and they get upset about it, that's going to lead to more abuse. In fact, if they are even silent about it, they're still going to intensify the abuse anyway, because now they know that you're on to them. So don't send it to yourself. Send it to a different email account that you've created or you have specifically for this purpose. Just be sending all the receipts, all those receipts, read receipts. Like if you see the text messages, send them. If you have pictures, you see them, send them. If you find receipts, hotel bills, those things, send them. Travel expenses, all those things that was not with you and you want to keep them, send them. Then create the safety net. We spoke about safety nets in the previous video. So the people that you feel safe with, the person that you can call in the middle of the night and say, hey, I have an emergency, I need to get out of my house. Can I come to your place? Somewhere that you know that you can go. Somebody that if you showed up in the middle of the night and they knew it was you, they will not turn you away. You need that person. You need that person's number on speed dial. You need your lawyer. You need your psychologist who is helping you to go through therapy. You need somebody who you can call to help you with your kids if you have to leave for a few hours. You need the friend that you can always count on to spend a good time, to distract you. You need that safety net. Then you need to pack a bag. I call this your emergency bag. Yes, you are going to leave. We already said that you're going to leave. It's not happening right now. But you need an emergency bag. That bag needs to have essentials like an overnight bag. So it's not a big suitcase. It can be a small carry-on luggage size, or it can be a duffel bag that has maybe a couple of clothes for a few days, um, your body care items, essentials, you need to put them there. Then if you have kids, a few clothes for your kids as well. That bag cannot be in your house. So pack that bag, take that bag away. Don't leave it in your car. If you have a car, don't leave that bag in your car. Because if that emergency that you are packing for happens, you may not have access to your car. So you need to take that bag and go and leave it somewhere. Either leave it with family or leave it with a loved one that you are sure if you showed up in case of an emergency, they would house you. You know, that person that I said have that contact, that person that I can show up in the middle of the night and say, I need a place to stay, and that person will house you for a few days. Take that bag there. Let it be there. So that if that emergency happens, you know that you have supplies, you have self-care, you have clothing somewhere you can go. So pack that bag ASAP and take that bag out of your house and take it to that place. Then you need to start gathering your documents, like any documents that you feel is essential to you. You're not coming back. Remember that the whole point of leaving is not to come back. So you need to go. So pack, look for your documents, your school documents. We spoke about this also in the previous video. All those documents that we spoke about, you need to take them out of the house. They can either go in your emergency bag and get out of the house, or you can take them later, at a later date, take them out of the house. You can't leave them because you don't want the situation where if you had to leave and it was an emergency, you don't have your passport, you don't have your school certificates. If you need it for a job interview, what are you going to do? You don't have your marriage certificates. If you need to get a divorce and you don't have your marriage certificate, that's also another hassle. Like, just get those documentation. Anything that you think is essential to you, get those documentation and take them out of the house. Then you need to identify a safe mode of transport. This is very important. The day you are going, you need a safe mode of transport. If you have a car, you need to know whether your car is a safe mode of transportation. Sometimes your abuser may have bagged your car. How do you call it? They would they're tracking your car. So there's a GPS or audio tracker, anything. If your car is being tracked, your car is not a safe mode of transportation. Because guess what? If you're looking for a new place to stay and your car is being tracked, your car has a GPS tracker, wherever your car is going, wherever you're going, there's receipts of your location, where you're going in and out. That is not a safe mode of transportation. So you cannot use that car. If you're finding accommodation, that is not a car you can use. The day you're also leaving, that is not a car you can use, unless you take out that GPS. So if your car is being tracked, look for somebody who can remove the GPS tracker. If you want the GPS tracker to stay, you cannot use that car to look for your new address. You cannot use that car on the day that you are leaving. That is not a safe mode of transportation. So you need to find yourself a safe mode of transportation. If that car is the only option you have, then you need to go and remove the GPS or audio tracker, whatever it is. You need to go and remove it. You also need to be sure your phone is not being tracked, because your phone is a phone that is with you all the time. So everywhere you go, your phone is there. So if your car is safe, but your phone is not safe, you're not safe. So you also need to be sure that your phone is not being tracked, and then your phone is safe. How do you do this? Take your phone to an expert, they'll check. Sometimes it's not just the WhatsApp cloning. Sometimes the phone itself has been cloned. The phone altogether has been cloned. So just take it. Let an expert check, or somebody who's an expert in cybersecurity, let them check. It's very important. Do not downplay this part. It's really, really important. You would leave and you realize that your abuser is still following you everywhere. So save yourself from that situation, and then make sure that you're doing a clean exit. Now you need to know who is going to help you. We spoke about that in the previous video. So the day that you are leaving, you've picked the dates you are leaving. You need to know who is going to help you. Sometimes you think, oh, my family, my friends who would love me, should be there and they are not there, that's fine. That is okay too. Don't blame them. Have a plan B. In fact, if you ask me, your plan A should not be your family or your friends. It's great if you have like one friend who is really, really close to you who wants to be there. That is great. It's important the person can be there. But you need a third party stranger to help you pack your items, to help you, move your things around. So you need that plan. It should be a day where your abuser is not home, because we already spoke about not telling your abuser before you leave in the previous video. You cannot do that. They will stop you from going. Now, if you've not told them you're going to go, you're supposed to be acting okay, nice, as if there's nothing happening. Don't panic. Be relaxed. You're already going to go. Everything is in place. Somebody's going to come on a certain date to help you. So make sure that it's going to be a day that the abuser is not home.